This is the all-new Kia EV6 GT. It has had a midlife facelift and today we're driving it. We're here in sunny Scotland and I'm very excited because it's faster and cheaper. More to come. When it comes to the exterior, it looks the same as the updated EV6, the normal version. So basically you just got some new lights. If you want a full detailed look around, then there is a video up there. But I mean, the only difference between that and the GT version is different calipers. And a little badge on the back.
There are also plenty of small detail changes. The geometry of the rear spoiler has been tweaked slightly to improve downforce, and these 21-inch wheels are also new, and I think they look better than the original. Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as before, which is not a bad thing. It's still one of the most distinctive looking EVs out there, and the facelifted bits and bobs have really helped to iron out some of the lumpier bits of the original. Good job, Kia design people. We like it.
Can we do this quickly because I want to go driving? So the only real update going on inside here is the new steering wheel. It's now got 3 prongs, which makes it quite nice. It's good. It's quite nice to hold. I like this. I like this. I mean, they've kept the seats the same, which is a good thing because these are stupidly comfortable. And I like the sort of GT design going on and the sort of yellow-green, luminous vibes along here. Lime. Is it lime?
It is lime.
It's yellow, isn't it?
How the heck is that yellow?
It's yellowy, greeny yellow.
If you wear that color, you need to go and see a doctor.
Yeah, then you're severely dehydrated and you've got problems.
So it's not yellow.
But greeny yellow.
Lime.
I like it, and it all just kind of sits and feels really nice. It feels more cozy than if you're sat in an IONIQ 5. I'm more of a fan of this kind of cozy style. This, for me, is great. There's buttons along here for the bits that you press regularly, your heated seats, aerated seats, heated steering. We all know how this works. Flip between your media and your fans and stuff, and that all just works really fine. 12.3 inches, 12.3 inches. It's all the same as it was before, so yeah.
So as before, you get a decent amount of space in the front and the back, but the big seats on the GT version do make it feel a little bit more claustrophobic in the back. The boot has 480 litres of space with the seats up, 1,260 litres with them folded down, which is pretty much the same as you'll get in an IONIQ 5N. There is also a rather pointless frunk, which measures as 20 litres. You can just about persuade a charging cable to go in, but it's not an easy task.
Okay, first things first, is something I've got to do. GT mode on, and then we go set up, vehicle, drive mode, and then we go down to launch control on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, God! Oh, I lost my sunglasses. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I didn't even get to 60. Holy moly. So essentially the only way to explain this car or to describe this car is it's an EV6 but a Jekyll and Hyde version. So it can be a nice fun family car if you want it to be, fine, lovely. But also it's stupidly quick and wants to win every race. Yeah, it does. So here's where the numbers have changed. We now have 641 horsepower. Yeah, that number has gone up. 770 newton meters of torque. Yes, that number has gone up. 0 to 62, 3.5 seconds. That number's gone down. Very nice. Very nice. Do you know what else has gone up? Charging speeds. Yes, so we now have 258 kilowatt DC rapid charging and 800 volt architecture. So that means you can go from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. Very nice. You can also add 100 miles in 10 minutes. Brilliant. And then the range, that number has also gone up. So we've now got a slightly bigger battery. We've got an 84 kilowatt hour battery, which is basically the same battery that's in the normal new EV6. This can now go 16 miles more than the previous GT version. So yeah, 279 might not seem much, but that's because this thing is powerful. And I'll be honest, if you are pressing the GT button, you're probably going to get around 200 miles because it's fast. And the faster you drive it, the less range you'll have. I'll tell you what, in a bit, I'll let you know what miles per kilowatt hour I'm getting on this trip. But what I want to do is tell you about the exciting things. So I have a sister, right? And my sister likes to steal my clothes. She does that a lot. And I think that's what the EV6 has done with the IONIQ 5. Stolen its clothes. That's what it's done. In terms of it's stolen the sound. Because we now have a noise. Yes, we do. Now, I know that that's kind of old hat now. We've seen quite a lot of EVs with a fake noise. This also now has a fake noise. It's also got a virtual gear selector. So to get to that, you press the star button, ba-boom. Right. Now, you should be able to, hopefully, if I go down the gears, so you go down using the flappy paddles. If you don't have this on, by the way, then this is how you change your regen braking, but you can hear it. Hear it? Change gear. Change gear. Change gear. That's weird. That is weird. And also brilliant. You can feel the gear changes, which is a really weird thing to feel in an EV. And it's something that honestly, I've missed. I have missed that feeling of changing a gear. I'm going to go down again just so I can feel it again. Yeah. So now I'm in second. I'm just going to get around this corner. Can you hear the noise? It's quite subtle. Change gear. Yeah. Change gear. Yeah. Do you know what it does? The original EV6 GT, I remember driving that, and because this thing is, I mean, it's always been super powerful, the GT version. Whenever I would put my foot down or press the GT button, it used to make me feel a bit sick. But now that we've got the virtual gear changes, it doesn't make me feel as sick. Does that make sense? It's not just like instant power. I feel like I'm within an engine and I feel like I'm moving and I'm controlling the car a little bit more. You don't have to have it on if you don't want to, by the way. So to turn it off, boom, press the star button, and you're now using this for your regen braking. You can put it all the way up to max, and you've got full I-pedal, one-pedal driving like you do in a normal EV6. Lovely. Meanwhile, your drive modes are on the steering wheel, so you can flip between, where you go, we've got sport mode, snow, eco, standard, and then normal, and then when you want to have some fun, then you press this button. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, it makes me so happy. It really does. It really does. So that basically gives you the full 641 horsepower. That is blooming marvellous. Let me tell you what the rest of it is like to drive. Steering wise, I quite like it. You can change the weight of the steering. I've just got it on normal at the moment, but you can change it to sport, which will give you a little bit more weight behind it. And when it does take a corner, it does feel brilliant. Now, there's a whole sort of torque vectoring system going on underneath this thing. And that's not sort of changing the front to the back, it's also changing the left to the right. So it means when you are taking a corner, it just grips and knows exactly what you want from it. The brakes are fantastic. The discs are insanely huge. So at the front, they're 330 millimeters. At the back, they're 360 millimeters. They are big old boys, and they are doing a good job because you're going to need good brakes because you're going to be driving fast. This is the kind of car you're going to get done speeding in. Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't get this car because I don't need any more points on my license. So maybe this is a dangerous car for me. Probably. Yeah. It's got a top speed of 161 mile an hour. I want to take it on the Autobahn, and I want to do it now. That's what I want to do. Yes. Oh, Scotland's so pretty, isn't it? It's so pretty. Isn't it nice to drive around a nice pretty place while you're driving a pretty car? Driven by a pretty woman?
Where?
This video is brought to you with Andersen EV, the UK's most awarded home charge point brand of 2024. Offering over 200 colour and finish options, a market-leading 7-year warranty and a unique hidden tethered cable.
Couple of little tips here from me, from your good old pal Nicola. There are 2 buttons that are going to be useful to you if you get annoyed with bing bongs. So, Your first one is the mute button. If you hold it down, then it turns off your sort of speed awareness bing bongs. It keeps the speed up on the screen, but it will just stop it bonging at you if that annoys you. Your other button is the steering wheel button. Hold that down, like that, and then it turns off your lane keep assist. There we go. You're welcome. Oh, so you know how I was talking about the numbers going up? And even though the 0 to 62 time has gone down, there is another number that's also gone down. And that, my friends, is the price. Yes, the price has gone down. Everything has gone up. Speed, charging speed, range, but the price has gone down. So we're now starting at £59,985. It was over 62 grand before, so it's actually gone down by over 2.5 grand, which is brilliant. Kia are onto something. Oh, do you want to know one more number that has gone down? That is the weight of the battery. So I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but it's now 1 kilogram lighter, even though it's technically a bigger battery. 1 kilogram. I mean, if you're going to do like weightlifting with 1 kilogram, it's not really going to do much, is it? It doesn't really feel like anything.
Right, efficiency-wise, we've had a bit of a mishmash. Why? Because it's a cruising family car that also goes stupidly fast. So, for the first mile, we were getting 1.2 miles per kilowatt hour. And that might be because I got excited and put my foot down a little bit. But the next 94 miles, we were getting 3 miles per kilowatt hour. Then the next 11 miles after that, 2.3. I was speeding up again, yeah, because the last mile I was getting 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour again. Now, obviously, I only had the car for a few hours and I got a little bit excited by how fast it was. So my efficiency wasn't that great. However, when you're driving it day to day in your real life, you should be getting around 3 to 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour, which is much better than I was getting, unless you're a bit like me and you like to put your foot down a lot. Yeah, no one would blame you.
So what have we learned today? We've learned that Kia are still on top form. Yeah. I mean, this new EV6 GT goes further, goes faster, charges faster, and is cheaper. And don't forget, that always comes with that 7-year warranty. Oh, they're so good. We've also learnt that Scotland is beautiful. We've learnt that. I've had a great day. I mean, by all means, let me know what you think in the comment section below about what you think of the car and all that kind of thing. Frankly, I don't care, because I've had a nice time. So, and I know that looks are all down to personal preference. For me, that's great. That's great. I'm a fan. Fan of this, fan of this. Yeah. Bye. Subscribe and things. Bye. Oh.